found a land of words with flera. There's a tasty one, chingadera. Its spice is bold, beyond compare, but use it wisely, with great care. It dances on the tongue, debonair, but might cause a stir, so beware. Chingadera is fun, a word so rare. Just be mindful when you share.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Coffee and Headlines, our morning get-together live here on Facebook. We're once again broadcasting from the Joint Boutique Hotel Co-work because Telmex, well, Telmex is being Telmex, and that's just the way it is. If you need to hear my, what shall I call it, my Telmex grief and its context, feel free to write Telmex in your comments and I will just complain a little bit at the end of the broadcast. Otherwise, we're just going to take things with a grain of salt and appreciate the comfortable air conditioning here, the wonderful coffee and pastries that Karina served me this morning. Hi, Karina. Karina has been taking such good care of me, and you know, I've seen people come in and out of here, and it is such a pleasant place to be working, so I can't complain. But I do miss my internet at home, that's for sure. I hope everybody's doing good. Today we have a bunch of news, and I'm looking at your comments, but I won't get into your comments just yet. Let us just dive into what I was able to collect this morning for you. And where is it? Here it is. Let me just switch over a couple of things. And no, I don't think this is the first bit of news that I wanted to show you. No, I wanted to start with this one. Thanks to Banderas News, we learned that the iconic Puerto Vallarta sign has been beautifully restored and redecorated by Marcela Lepes Quiroz, who's the daughter of the renowned painter Manuel Lepe Macedo. Unfortunately, the letters are not ready for their close-up, or at least they were not this morning as I was heading to the Joint Boutique Hotel for this broadcast. I was coming in through the Malecon and I did not see the letters out there just yet, and there is no indication as to when they will be installed. Then I also want to let you know that in case you're watching the Paris Games, you may appreciate knowing that the largest number of athletes participating in the Games got there or are originally from our state, Jalisco. Jalisco was able to send 17 athletes, and the complete list of them and their sport is contained in this article from Tribuna de la Bahía. If you've been watching Coffee and Headlines for some time, you probably know that I'm keen on experiencing the Maya train at some point in the future. To that effect, I'm thrilled to learn that Volaris has just announced a direct flight from Guadalajara, what am I talking about? From Guadalajara to Cancun, to Tulum rather, and this flight will start operating in December. And I'm sure some of you are probably wondering, well, wouldn't you rather fly directly from Puerto Vallarta? And that's a very good question, but it is worth offering some perspective. Every time you take a flight in Mexico, if it's just a no-stop flight, in other words, if you're going to point A, from point A to point B, it is not as expensive as when you have to make a stop somewhere. And unfortunately, many of the Mexican airlines have hubs in Mexico City or in other cities such that if you want to fly somewhere, for example, if I wanted to fly from here to Yucatan, I would probably have to fly from here to Guadalajara and from here to Mexico City and then take a connecting flight and then continue with my journey. This is not always inexpensive, and in fact, it tends to be very expensive. So for those of us that are interested in exploring the Maya train, it'll boil down to tallying up the time it takes and the cost of, say, getting from Puerto Vallarta to Guadalajara by bus, and then flying from Guadalajara to Yucatan or Quintana Roo, and compare that to taking a flight all the way from Puerto Vallarta to Quintana Roo. So yeah, it's too early to tell which one is going to be the better deal, but my hunch tells me that the better deal will be to getting to Guadalajara and maybe spend a few hours in Guadalajara or stay overnight in Guadalajara and then continuing the journey. We still don't know, but it's nice to see that there are more options available for us. Moving right along, if you're watching from the Lake Chapala region or are planning a trip there in the future, you'll be happy to learn that the water level on the lake is back to normal thanks to the recent rains experienced in the area. Of course, this is not only important to folks living there, but also to the larger Guadalajara metropolitan area, as 63% of the water needed there comes from the lake. So the rain has been kind to the other end of the Guadalajara state. Let's hope that we get more rain in our general area. To that effect, weather authorities are keeping an eye on a couple of tropical formations brewing in the Pacific Ocean at present time. The good news is that they don't seem to present any immediate threat as far as hurricanes are concerned, and we hope that they bring much needed rain to Puerto Vallarta. So let's see what our weather forecast has in store for us after these lovely announcements. My next music appreciation presentation, Soundscapes of Serenity, will focus on the origins, evolution, and healing power of ambient music. Discover its rich origins, witness its evolution, and explore the profound healing power it holds. We will listen to carefully curated audio and video selections, allowing you to experience the soothing and transformative effects of ambient music firsthand. As always, we will enjoy this captivating exploration in a comfortable air-conditioned environment designed for your ultimate relaxation and enjoyment. Soundscapes of Serenity will take place on Thursday, August 8th at the Joint Boutique Hotel. As always, tickets are 300 pesos per person and available at the hotel's reception desk for your purchase. Seating is limited, so get your tickets soon. Hope to see you there. Coffee and Headlines is brought to you by the generous support of our viewers and the following community partners: Best Cord Cutting TV, Bravo's Restaurant Bar, Joint Boutique Hotel and Co-work, Oculto, and Siam Cocina Thai. Thank you for your support, and thank you for supporting our community partners. And here we have our weather. I love the comment because this is something I wanted to tell you about, but I may forget. But if I forget, just remind me. The snarky weatherman comment says if we take this to its natural conclusion, in the last Marvel movie, Robert Downey Jr. will play every single character. Of course, this is in reference to the current movie in theaters, Deadpool, Wolverine, something or other, which I happened to watch yesterday, and it was absolutely funny and wonderful. But first, the weather. Right now, we are experiencing 28 degrees, which is not bad at all. Humidity is high, though, at 81%, and our weather forecast for today says that we're going to enjoy mostly cloudy skies in the morning with thunderstorms in the afternoon, with a chance of rain of 43%, a high of 32, and a low of 25. Then tomorrow, Thursday, mostly cloudy skies in the morning with thunderstorms in the afternoon, a chance of rain of 50%, a high of 31, and a low of 25. Then Friday, partly cloudy skies in the morning with thunderstorms in the afternoon, a chance of rain of 80%, a high of 32 and a low of 25. So this brings us back to here. And let's see what else I have to share with you. Yes, I do have a couple of things. For starters, Whiskey Kitchen's Gina Hendricks has announced a summer wine tasting and pairing to take place on August 17 from 4 to 5:30 p.m. The event will feature wines from 4 countries and a refreshing paired menu. And also, in case you're planning on spending any time in Guadalajara and have the liberty to schedule whenever you want, Cirque du Soleil is bringing their show Curious to Guadalajara for a series of performances starting on September 19. Tickets are available on Ticketmaster with a starting price of 800 pesos per person, and they go as high as 4,880 pesos per person for VIP seats. Ouch! But hey, it's Cirque du Soleil. It's got to be wonderful. And of course, we have the spotlight coming on this afternoon at 4 o'clock. This is episode 20, and we will feature, well, first of all, we will do it from here, from the Joint Boutique Hotel and Co-work. So if you are in the neighborhood and want to come over and say hello or hang out and meet the interviewees, you are more than welcome to do so. Today, we are going to welcome Pamela Shepard and Sandy McDonald from Teatro Sin Borders. They're going to talk about their upcoming audition process for their production, their winter production. And we are also going to have our dear friend Carmen Porras from Oculto, which is going to talk a little bit about how her Puebla dinner went. And of course, I've had a chance to try it because she was so kind to prepare a little takeout serving for me, and I'm going to have all kinds of questions to share with her, and I'm looking forward to that. So hopefully you'll be able to join us this afternoon during our live broadcast. Let us now switch over to our comment section. Wow, I should really do the show with headphones on more frequently, as you know, some of the music cues sound really wonderful. Oh my goodness, let's see. We see good morning saying good afternoons. David, I can't believe time flies so fast. You're gonna be here 1 week from today. This is our dear friend David from the Boston area. This is wonderful. It's great to see you, and I'm glad to see that you're excited about coming. Jim, where are you? Wherever you are, it's good to read you. I miss you at our music appreciation presentations, but I hope you're having a good time wherever you are. Oh, there's a Telmex. Okay, we'll get into Telmex. Yes, I will talk about Telmex for a second. Let's see what else we have. Actually, let me just get Telmex out of the system. You know, it is so frustrating. I don't know, you know, if you're watching from the United States or Canada or elsewhere, you know, I don't know what customer service is like in your whereabouts anymore. Here in Mexico, Telmex is all automatic. So speaking with an actual human being is next to impossible. So you get these series of automatic answers that are absolutely useless and don't provide any valuable information. And then I thought to myself, well, I can get ugly on their Facebook page. And their Facebook page does not allow you to post anything. You can comment on anything they post. And it's funny because whatever they post about, it doesn't matter. They are plagued with negative comments from people. And the replies are always along the lines of, oh, we're so sorry to hear you're miserable. Please send us a private message and we will take care of you as soon as we can. We're sorry for the inconvenience. And there are people that have been waiting for 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, and that's just the nature of the beast. And as much as I have enjoyed the opportunity to be here at the Joint, I have to say that not being able to just browse at home at any time of day is taking a toll on my mood, but I am determined to remain as cheerful about this as I possibly can. So, I don't want to overwhelm you with my woes either. Let's see what else we have, but thank you for asking, I appreciate that. If you have a problem with Telmex at any point in your life, just take a lot of good medication, I suppose. Yes, I know. Jules says, not just Telmex, every internet company in PV. You know, for the most part, the services are great until they break. And then the process of getting them restored is nightmarish. My only thing, or the thing that I keep saying to myself is, I have gone for over a year without a problem with pinche Telmex. And I hope once it's fixed, I will go for another year without any chingaderas from them. Oh my goodness, Eric, who owns the joint and is watching. Eric, I've loved being here, but I don't think, you know, bringing Luna, I don't know that she would like it here. Your hotel is beautiful, it's very comfortable, but she doesn't go places. Let's see. Oh, that's good to know. I didn't know this, but thanks for that info, Bill. Letters are having an anti-graffiti coating applied before placing them at the Malecón. I think the whole city of Puerto Vallarta could use such a coating, because if you spend any time in El Centro, you see a lot of graffiti now, which is very sad. Another counter. Laura is counting 3 months. I love it. And congratulations, Albert. I am so glad you were able to get all your paperwork prepared. Cue the 9th. Which, by the way, is going to be performed in Guadalajara this fall live. And I can't wait to think whether I'm going to be able to go or not. But congratulations, dear friend. This is what you came for. And now let's see how you continue to adapt to the summer weather. I love it. Oh, and before I forget, go watch the Deadpool Wolverine movie. It is hysterical. You don't need to have watched the previous movies. The movie provides enough context for you to get into the groove. Like, I didn't watch the previous movies, but it's full of really timely cultural references, and it was very, very funny. And of course, going to the movies in Puerto Vallarta means sitting in a comfortable, air-conditioned space, which was heavenly. Oh, Chris says the broadcast just isn't the same without Luna. She's the best producer ever. Oh my God, yes. Between Luna and my second monitor, which usually sits on this side, I feel a little bit out of place. But Karina, who serves amazing coffee right over there, te estoy viendo, bata loca. Karina is awesome, and she's taking wonderful care of me here at Café to Go. Let's see. Do a dance. Not so dance. You want me to do a dance? Not so dance? Okay, like. Okay, there you go. Anything for my viewers. Well, almost anything. Betsy says, thank you so much, Paco, for announcing the appearance of author Cristina Rivera Garza tomorrow night. Her book about her sister, Liliana Rivera Garza, is brilliant. My friend Alma and I are attending. Good for you. I really want to read the book because I understand it's very powerful. It's gotta be, I mean, it won a Pulitzer, so I'm excited about that. And speaking of exciting, here's the wonderful Pamela Shepard saying, good morning, darlings. I am so excited to be on Spotlight today with my soul brother Paco and our dear Sandy McDonald. We will be talking about our new production and the auditions. I'm really looking forward to that, particularly because we've never done an in-person, no, that's not true. We did an in-person Spotlight at the very beginning. We haven't done that. And now that it's so comfortable here, I mean, we may actually start doing in-person spotlights, which might actually make it easier for some people that want to announce something to simply show up at the hotel and join us in here. So you let me know if you think that is a good idea, if you are considering announcing something. Would you like to have the possibility of announcing it in person rather than dealing with connecting through your webcam and your phone and all that stuff? Just write the word person in the comments and we'll see how it goes. Let's see what else we have. Oh, Laura, any news on when your systems will be restored? No clue. You know, this is unfortunately the nature of the beast. You know, when it goes down, you know, this morning I got an automated message that said, somebody's going to visit you tomorrow. And then I answered, at what time? And then the robot responded, well, we cannot guarantee that it'll be tomorrow or the next day. Thank you for your patience. So it is that fucked up, you know. Let's see. Do you think you might schedule another mini meet and greet during the latter part of August or the first half of September? I don't see why not, Jim. In fact, I was thinking about that. I mean, if we go about doing one of these once a month or thereabouts, I think it would be a good way to do it. So yes, and if you think the latter part of August or the first half of September works for you, I would gladly keep that in mind. Thank you for the question. And thank you for your perspective, Jim and Tammy. In the United States, some companies are like that, and it is also frustrating. You know, oh my goodness. It has been really a challenge, a personal challenge, not to get all bent out of shape. But, you know, it's one of those rites of passage. Angelica says, Telmex is terrible. Absolutely. I mean, it's great when it works, but when it doesn't, you are taken to hell and beyond. Boom, 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 boom. Oh no, Linda says, once I spent 15 hours on the phone overall trying to fix things through my phone company. Frustrating. You know, let's all develop a drinking habit, maybe. I think that's what we all should do. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Eric. Be sure to ask Alexis to set up a second monitor for you. We have them. Well, Alexis has gone away for holiday, but I think I'm good. I'm good. This is a fun challenge to just deal with my little laptop. I'm enjoying it myself. Boom, boom, boom. Pamela says, person, and I will give a full review tomorrow, but always look forward to seeing you in real life. The feeling is mutual, Pamela. You know, I do appreciate that not everybody feels comfortable connecting through their webcam or their laptop or whatever it may be. And I also appreciate that there's a lot of movers and shakers in Colonia Emiliano Zapata. So maybe getting into the habit of doing the spotlight live from the Joint Boutique Hotel will be an interesting way to go. Let's talk about that this afternoon during the live broadcast. And this brings us to the end of today. Let's see, what am I looking for? I think I'm looking for that. Yes, there it is. Thank you so much. Again, we're trying a different microphone. We're trying just my headphones because I was not able to work with my wireless this morning, but I am determined to not let any of these circumstances deter me from my cheerful disposition. Welcome to Paco 2.0. Anyhow, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you'll stay cool, you'll stay refreshed, you'll stay happy, connected, and surrounded with positive vibes. If you're watching this afternoon with me, I look forward to seeing you there. And if not, I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow morning, most likely from here, unless there's a miracle out there. Have a good one.